What's going on, my car people? A lot to talk about in this video. I have been absent from YouTube for a week or two, and I've had a lot going on with my personal job. Got a lot of studying and tests I have to take with hazmat and that sort of thing, so that has kept me occupied for the past week or two. But I'm back, and a lot of things has happened, and a lot of things have started, and I'm going to try to run through them pretty quick in this video. So I do want to start by saying my last several videos has done pretty good, and I want to thank everyone who has watched them. If you watch these videos, I would like to know what you think about them, and I hope to answer several questions that I have seen pop up everywhere, whether it be on Facebook forums, race car forums, YouTube comments, or what. So if there is a question that I answer that you have been wanting to know, if you don't mind, go share it somewhere. Maybe it'll answer someone else's question as well. But let's start with probably one of the hottest topics out right now, and that is the 405. When are they filming? Are they coming back in 2020? What's going on with the 405? And I had mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. I talked with Sean about it at Brandon Motorsports Park, and they was about 5 or 6 episodes into filming. They had 5 or 6 more to film, and at that time they had 11 weeks to do so.
We've got to have 7 more done before we start MPK.
That's what, a month and a half?
Fucking guys don't listen, man. I mean, if we don't start filming them pretty soon, we ain't gonna get them done.
Well, about half of that time has passed, but they did all pass their coronavirus test and are allowed to start filming. So filming has started as of a few days ago for the 405. The original Street Outlaw show has about 3 weeks, I guess, left before No Prep Kings Season 4 starts, and they have to get the rest of the episodes for this season filmed between now and then. I don't know if it will be a short season or they will do some daily driver type stuff to make up for some of the time lost in episodes that they would normally have list racing, but they are filming right now. A little side note to that topic is I have seen some of the Street Outlaws and production companies ask this question: what would you like to see other than list racing on the 405? What type of stuff would you like to see them do? Racing other people, going out of town, even going out of country was an option. Daily driver type races, small tire stuff. What would you like to see as a viewer? And go find these guys and tell them what you would like to see. I would like to see some small tire stuff on the show, whether it be the cars that you normally see, the top 10 cars, or different cars. I would like to see some small tire stuff, not necessarily daily driver stuff, but just small tire stuff. It keeps the playing field more equal and allows a lot more people to be able to play with the big dogs. So I like small tires. I have always liked them. The show was cool when it was all big tire and running 4-second 8 miles on the street, but the normal person can't relate at all. But they want to know what you as a viewer would like to see them do on the show. So go to their social media, and most of them has a post about that. Find that post, comment, and maybe it'll help. Kind of sticking with the 405, there is one more thing I want to mention. I think, without a doubt, one of the most loved guys on the show is coming back. Kamikaze and the Elko is coming back for this season. I don't know if it's the whole season, the second half of the season, or what, but yes, the Elko does make a comeback. I don't know if he gets on the list, tries out for the list, or what he does, but that car is back for the next season of Street Outlaws 405. The next thing I want to talk about is the show that has been coming on after JJ, and that is Race Night in America. And while it is racing, and I think we can all agree that we enjoy seeing just about any type of racing we can, especially sitting in our living room, the show is going to be a flop. I don't care much for it. They are so wrong. Whoever is doing the announcing either does not know cars, or somebody has written it for him and he is not even watching the show as he is announcing it. About 90% of the cars are wrong. I know that they changed the names of some people, but you can't, if it's a Chevelle, call it a Chevelle. If it's a Camaro, call it a Camaro, but they're, calling Chevelles Dodges, and I mean, it is not even close to what the cars actually are. I particularly do not care for it. It is the same exact stuff you can find on YouTube at any given time. Where Anthony Smith won that Cash Days, I watched that several weeks before it was ever aired or talked about on the Discovery Channel. We go back and we see Brian Davis racing the car that he was in the wreck with Chief in. I mean, that was 6 or 7 years ago now. If they want to keep the show going, they've got to get it together and know a little bit about what they're talking about. That's just my opinion on it, and that's how I feel. That's my stand on it, and nothing will change that until they change the show. The next thing I want to talk about is the new Fastest in America series that JJ and Memphis is going to be hosting. They are filming that right now as well. They are actually filming Fastest in America right now in Casper, Wyoming. Last night on July 17th, Birdman had a very bad wreck, and as you can tell, his car is pretty much totaled. I do not know what this means for him and No Prep Kings, but I do know that he is okay. He does have injuries, but nothing life-threatening. If you remember when the first one went off, when it come down to Memphis and Nola in the finals, Memphis ended up winning on a technicality, and when it went off, it showed a big group of guys like kind of talking about the next part of it. Well, the next part of it is now I see people from Texas, NOLA, New York, the same kind of group of guys that was in the first one, but it's supposed to be bigger, better, and for more money. And they are posting stuff on social media. If you want to go get some sneak peeks of it, go follow the guys who you seen on the first one on there and see what you think. Let me know what you think. I would like to know what you think and how you felt about the first one. I personally don't think that they can call themselves the fastest in America if the 405 wasn't there. The 405 is racing their cars on the street, and they have outrun Memphis every single time that they have went to race them, so how can Memphis claim to be the fastest? Not taking anything away from Memphis, JJ and his hustle game is stronger than ever. It's hard to beat JJ in a hustle game, and that's just the truth and how it is. The next thing I want to talk about right quick, and it has nothing to do with Street Outlaws, 405, Memphis, any of them, and that is Fastest Cars in the Dirty South. They are officially filming Season 2. Season 2 looks like it's going to be a little bit different. I can't wait to see it. It is, grudge racing to its core at a normal person's income, and a normal person could actually do it. And that is what I like about it the most. It's laid back racing at its finest. I love it. I know the guys personally, and I can't wait to see what they do for Season 2. I will say this, they got a new shop for Season 2, and I had a chance to go over and talk with them. The video of that is still in the works. Like I said in my last video, the audio was not that good. I'm still trying to work on it. But here's some clips that I'll put kind of over me talking right now of me going up there and talking to them, and I hope to get that video out pretty soon. But can't wait to see what these guys do on Season 2, and I look forward to it. I hope that people support the show and keep the show going for them, for the car culture, and just where we can keep shows like that going. You know what I mean? Just so any show that we like about racing, and I say we as in me and all of my subscribers, and if you have found yourself watching this video, you are included in that. But I'm going to end this one right here. I did promise I was going to do a video before Season 4 of No Prep King started, which will be July 31st at South Georgia Motorsports Park in Valdosta, which I will be there, where there will be several people unveiling new cars. We have all seen Ryan Martin's new car, and he has been testing, but it's been so private. There's very few things out there to let us see what the car is doing. But he will be there racing that car 31st of July. I will be there, and I hope that I can get you live footage of the car out as quick as possible. I hope and plan on videoing it, putting it together, and uploading the video as fast as I can, just so I can get it out to all of you guys as quick as possible. But there are several people that should be driving new cars, and I'm going to do a video on that in the next couple of days, maybe even week. But that being said, I feel like this video had a lot of information in it and was kind of fast-paced and more fast-paced than what my videos normally are, but a lot to talk about in a short time. So, with that being said, I'm going to end it right here. Email address is on the screen as always. My P.O. box is going to be on the screen for probably one of the last few times right now. So, there it is. Thank you for watching. Godspeed, and I will see you in the next video.